Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for March the 20th. It's early. It's about 5:45 right now. Dark outside. I'm up early because it's minus 16 out and the swamp's frozen, and I'm going to go and plow the bulrushes down because I got to take my buddy's quad runner back. It's been in my garage for a week. I'm still not the best. I know a lot of you don't want to hear about how I'm doing, and you know, I'm getting the private messages telling me to stop being a whiner and some other things. I can't believe it, man. You can't win on the internet, you know. Normally, guys, you know, I would not share my sickness. I wouldn't. I would just disappear off the channel, you know. I would just not film and you know, go MIA for, well, actually, it would be over 2 weeks or almost 2 weeks now since I've been my sickness came on. And I decided this time to share it, and I'm getting all kinds of flack from people who are just impossible to please. I just can't believe it. Actually, it baffles me, guys. Because if I disappeared for 2 weeks, you know, because I was sick, what would happen then? You know. Anyways. So the bottom line is my lungs are still sore. I don't know how I'm going to handle this morning being outside in the cold. I'm going to try a face mask to slow down the air in my lungs. My rash is brutal. It's what's happened. It's like the hives or whatever they were that broke out all over my body have scabbed up now. And I've got scabs all over my body. It's just unbelievable. And I have really smooth skin. And it's like a baby's bum, actually. And I feel like sandpaper, my whole body. It's the most bizarre stuff. I can't believe the side effect, how long it's lasted. You know, as far as, well, you know, what it did to my body. Anyways, so I'm sleeping a lot, guys. Like, I can't believe it. I'm having naps in the middle of the day that last till nighttime. Like, I'm talking to you. Like, I'll do my chores, do the ducks outside, do all I have to do, lay down 2 o'clock because I'm, you know, out of breath, and wake up at 9 o'clock at night. And here's the thing, guys, wake up at 9 o'clock and I'm still tired. My eyes are burning, and I'll go be back in bed by 9:45. It's crazy. I can't remember the last time I was this tired. Like, I'll wake up. Yesterday morning I woke up, did my chores, did a bunch of stuff, and I was sitting here and I was like, at 10:30 I wanted to go back to bed, but I had to go to town to get some things for the pivot heads, because the pivot heads showed up on Friday, and I had to get another thing, an acoustic foam, because the one wasn't enough. And I had to get some paint marker so I can number the pivot heads, which I'll show you all that when I do it. But I wanted to go back to bed. Anyways, I didn't. I went to town. Anyways, I had a nap when I got home. Anyways, I just can't believe the amount of sleeping I'm doing. So obviously I'm wiped right out. And you know, and for people out there that doesn't want to hear how I'm doing, there you go. That's how I'm doing. Anyways, I'm gonna have my coffee. And we're gonna go out. It's still not bright here. It's about, it looks like about a half an hour more, and the sun is going to be coming up over the horizon here. It's still pretty dark out, and we'll get the quad runner out and we'll bust these bulrushes down, and then get my buddy's quad runner returned to him. Hopefully this works this morning. And hopefully my lungs can handle it, because I haven't been outside in minus 16 since I had this attack. So I don't even know how it's going to work out this morning, guys. So anyways, that's what's happening here on the Duck Adventure and Matt's whiny, sick body. Anyways, that's it. So I'm going to have my coffee, and then we're going to go outside and attack the bulrushes. Okay, I totally forgot about this, guys, but I had to rescue a little duck yesterday. Now, this little duck, you're not going to believe who this little duck is. This little duck is Dirty Face Duck. Now, she's all clean right now because I gave her a bath, a warm bath, actually, and washed her face. But she's got, I think, what's called bumblefoot. Her foot is swollen up like, well, I put it this way. I had to cut the metal band off her leg because it was tight. I found her in the barn yesterday morning, and she's got a real bad foot. I wonder if she'll get up for us here. There. That foot right there, swollen all up. I don't know what happened to her in the barn. It's really bad. Yeah, there, take a look, guys. Poor little duck. And she's got stinky diarrhea. Just reeks. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm just going to send my vet an email right now about this bumblefoot thing. But I found her in the barn yesterday doing egg recon, and she was hurting bad. So I gave her a bath, cleaned her up, and because she was just, her face was caked with snot, I guess eye snot or whatever she had on her face. She's all cleaned up now, she looks good. But she's got a yellow poop. Her tail feathers have that yellow greenish look to it. So I don't know if she's sick or something's wrong with her, or if it's the, you know, this swollen foot that's causing it. She's loud though, anyways, but that's what happened here yesterday. I had to do an emergency hospital bath yesterday. Alright, I'm going to go finish my coffee. It's still not bright out, or else it's getting brighter. The sky's just starting to light up, guys, here. I should be, I think, one more coffee, and I'll be out there. So, I'm going to get my coffee, get it done here, and then we'll go out and do the bulrushes. Look who's excited. He mauled me big time. Oh, Dougie, you're not supposed to do that in that door in the house. Alright, let's go. Oh, he's all excited this morning, guys. I was putting my boots on. He leveled me right to the ground. Alright. A little bit later than I wanted. I got a little sidetracked. I did my episode for tonight. Well, my video. Duck rush video for you guys. I'm getting to the end of them. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing the epic edit of, well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but it'll be a good surprise. Alright, well, let's get this quad runner happening and see how these bulrushes get smacked down. I'm getting the ducks a pail of water here. I don't want to drag the hose out yet because I want to get working here for things to warm up, because I have no idea how long this job's going to take. But I noticed the duck water was low. I saw the poor little thing stretching its neck trying to get inside the pail. Oh, and yesterday, guys, my neighbor came and picked up the 4 geese. So they're back to where they came from. Holy moly, they drank all their water last night. I saw them stretching their neck in the pail here. There you go, duck. Some water. I gotta get some gloves on. It's colder than I thought. Minus 10 over here. It was 16 below when I got up at 6 a.m. I gotta get some better insulated gloves. I feel my fingertips. Doug! I've lost Doug. All right, get my big gloves. Doug! Doug!
Alright. He was just here when I got the quad runner out. Well, here's a moment of truth, guys. See if this is going to work. It's not looking like it. Well, guys, I don't believe this. There's still like a ton of snow in there. No. I don't believe this. Punched a hole right through the snow. I'm stuck already. This is a job for an Argo. I can't believe the amount of snow still in here. And I'm stuck. I don't believe this. What a way to start out a Sunday morning. Instantly get stuck. I don't believe it though. The amount of snow in here. I need the Argo. And I can't even do it yet, guys. Because I'm looking, there's like 2 feet of snow in here. At least. Some spots it looks like almost 3. Doug! Where'd you go? Doug! Okay, I've lost Doug. He was here just a second ago. Well, Doug, we're stuck. And this is the last thing I need is to exert myself. And it's got a winch, but the plow's in the way. And the only thing I can winch onto is that little tiny brush right there, which I don't even know if it'll stay in the ground if I start yanking on it. But I've got to go up to the house, get a strap so I can lift the blade up and hold it up and disconnect the skid or disconnect the winch so that I can winch myself out of here. I don't believe this. Well, it was an idea that didn't work. The amount of snow in here, I can't believe it actually. There's a good 2 feet of snow sitting on top of the ice, and then there's water underneath the snow. So it's nice and slippery. What a beautiful morning to not be doing this. Oh man, just walking back and forth to the garage, the cool air in my lungs. Oh, anyways. So I got a strap here to hold the plow up so I can disconnect the winch. There's a stump about 6 feet directly in front of the quad runner. I'm hoping I can pull myself up on top of the snow and so I can get out of there. So I made it in to there and got stuck. You know what I need is an old snow machine or an Argo. An old snow machine would work great. Pound her down. But I don't have one of those. I used to, but I blew it up. All right, I got to get my act into gear here, and hopefully I can get out without exerting myself too much, and then return my buddy's quad runner for this failed attempt at trying to do something. I was so pumped. Thought for sure I'd accomplish something, but not. Doug's certainly having fun this morning. He's running all over the place. All right, let's get this half, and then I gotta get out of here. I'm just in shock how much snow is still in here. Nowhere near ready to do something like this with this kind of piece of equipment. And I gotta get out of here before it starts softening up, or I'm gonna get really stuck. So I've got this little stump. Seems pretty solid right here, that I can put the winch on, and hopefully I can get high enough up on top of this snow that I can get out of here. Unbelievable. Not what I need to be doing right now in my state. All right, guys, let's see if I can get up on top of this snow so I can get out of here. Okay, I got out of the hole. Now I just got to get out of here without falling through. Look at that, eh? Water. She fell through and then hung up high on this. This is why I need a tracked vehicle. This ain't gonna work. Hopefully I can get out of here. Hopefully this works. Okay. Oh, what an ordeal. Yeah, as long as I stayed on top of the snow, I was all right. The problem is I can't trust it. I'll pop through and get stuck again. Well, I got this area done. I can't go farther into the bulrushes because I'm just going to get stuck just like I did the very first time I went in. What the reason is the snow is deeper as I get deeper into the bulrushes, and because of the deep snow, the ground's not frozen. It's actually, I started hitting water on the second last pass, and I thought I'm going to stop before I get stuck. And you can see, I don't know if you can see that in the video, guys, but the ground's not even frozen. It's a little bit firm, but it's not frozen. But I got this whole point knocked down. Argo with a track would work the best, or an old snow machine. But I can't go any farther, any deeper into the bulrushes. I'll just get stuck. I've been going back and forth here, and this end didn't have much snow, so it was still hard, and I could cut it down with the blade. But like the snow right here is about 2-3 feet deep still, and the quad runner is punching a hole through the hard snow, and then it hits the muck underneath, and then you're stuck. And I've already been stuck once. I don't want to get stuck anymore. I'm feeling this fresh air today. But we got the point knocked down, which this area here is almost impossible for me to cut with the weed whacker because there's so many big holes of water holes. So today it's all frozen ice, so I've got her pounded down pretty good. But I'm gonna go talk to the Argo dealer again. I think I need to persuade him, because if this was packed down completely with an Argo, especially in the next couple weeks, not the next week, it's still pretty cold here. I need all the snow gone. I need it to be muck, actually, just on that, when it just starts to go from icy slushy muck to mud. come in with the Argo, pack it all down, and that way the bulrushes get wet. Because as soon as the bulrushes get wet, the old brown bulrushes, once they're wet, they break down really fast. They dissolve almost. They don't last very long. So that's all I can do for today. I can't get any deeper into the bulrushes. Like I said, the snow's too deep. And then, you know, I get stuck, and we don't want to get stuck. I already got stuck once. Now I gotta clean my buddy's quad runner up. It's completely covered in cattail seeds. It's fluff galore. I'm gonna have to power wash it. I think I'm gonna have to take the wet vac and suck his rat out. Anyways, I gotta get to work so I can clean this up and return it back to my buddy. I just spent probably 45 minutes looking for a part that fell off my buddy's quad runner. The spring on the blade came off. Well, actually, one came off at the mouth of the creek up there, which I didn't even know it fell off. Then I got down here and the other one fell off, and then the blade falls forward because the spring holds the blade up in place. That's the two springs. So the one that fell off here, it fell off right in this area, but I had to search everywhere because I didn't know where the first one fell off, and it turned out it was right at the mouth of the creek out there. So like 40 minutes I just walking around looking at the ground, staring at it, back and forth, walking back and forth, you know, methodically, you know, crisscrossing. It was like a search and rescue for a small child. All right, I'm done. I can't do any more. Well, let's do a recon while the tub's filling. And then I'll power wash my buddy's quad runner and take it back to him. Oh, is it ever dark in here when you come from outside in that bright daylight? Oh, we got eggs all over the place, guys. Oh, I don't believe this. Yeah, so it's going to be, I got to get myself a tracked Argo. That's the only way. And I got to wait till more snow melts. Probably sometime in April. And take it all down. That way the coyotes have no place to hide. The eggs are massive. I don't believe the size of these guys. They're like 100-gram eggs. Oh, there's a small one. You know, I get used to the size of the eggs, and then I see chicken eggs, and they look like pigeon eggs because I'm so used to duck eggs. Because basically duck eggs are about 100 grams normally. Sometimes, you know, 110, 130. Double yolker could be 165. Which, you know, a chicken egg is usually around 65 grams. So to give you an idea of the size difference. Oh, we got quite a bucket here this morning, guys. This is serious eggs. I'll bet you there's some hidden here. Yep, look at this. Oh, another goose egg. That's 3 goose eggs. Okay, let's go in the Muscovy shack. That's a big bucket of eggs. Oh, they pound the food back too. All right. Let's see what's in the Muscovy shack. I inhaled enough cattail seeds this morning. It's really a shame that there's still so much snow. But even if the snow wasn't there, guys, I couldn't have done it because of it would have been I would have sunk. Because I was shocked actually when I could, you know, take my foot and move the ground. It never froze. It got that, you know, that really deep layer of snow, you know, 4 or 5 feet of snow on top, and then just stopped freezing. I gotta clean this out this week too. Okay, 1 egg. Holy moly, guys. Got 2 more back here. This is I don't know how many eggs I got this morning. That's a bucket of, that's a serious bucket of eggs. Yeah, I gotta clean this week. Geese are gone to a new home. I bet you there's eggs over here too. Look at these 2 males. Yep, look at this. And 3 more eggs over here. Okay, this is serious egg turned on this morning. Like, I have no idea how many eggs I got this morning. And one thing, oh, and there's more over here. That's like the ducks have just turned. Oh, can't even get my arm in there. Okay. Oh, I need my hoe. Come on. Well, I got no hoe this morning. We'll just crawl in. Everything's frozen. It's not like I'm kneeling in fresh mud or feces. Look at that for a bucket, guys. That's the biggest bucket yet. I have no idea how many eggs, but it's a lot. The girls are pumping them out. Good girls. So I did take the quad runner and I busted about 6 to 10 feet on the other side of the creek. More, so it'll make it harder for the otters and the coyotes to sneak up on the other side. But I've got to get something in here to flatten this all out right here, this whole area. But I got a good chunk of it done. You know, the best case scenario, guys, honestly, is just the next couple weeks. There'll be a window of opportunity where it'll be there'll be no snow in there. There'll be ice that I could walk around in there and weed whack it. Take the bush blade and cut. Who knows? I might have that opportunity if it does present itself. Because if I went in there and I could walk around on top of the ice, you know, that there's usually about a 3 or 4 day period that we get where the swamp is covered in ice. You can walk it and there's no snow, and just go in there and cut it with the weed whacker. But an Argo would be easier. Equipment's always easier than swinging the weed whacker. I'm impressed by this bucket of eggs. Oh, typical freshwater tub party here. Thank you. Right back in. Fresh water. Oh, ducks. Thank you for the big bucket of eggs, though. They're just so happy with water. Fresh water. They had no interest in it when I came out first. I wonder what's wrong with that little duck in the hospital with a swollen foot. When I found her yesterday, she was hiding in the barn. Little dirty face duck. Oh, her face was so dirty, guys. And it looked like her face was covered in snot. It took a while with I had a warm water shower in the kiddie pool, and I'd say it took me a good 20-30 minutes to clean her face off. I didn't want to bring a really dirty duck like that in the house. I figured if you're going to be in the hospital, you got to at least be clean. Alright, let's put the hose away and power wash my buddy's quad runner. Look at Doug. Gross. There's Doug's treadmill, guys. He's running today like a fool. He's actually really happy being outside today because I'm outside killing myself with this fresh air. It feels nice to be out though. Outside, I mean. Oh, I have been just cracking in the house. You guys have no idea how much I've been sleeping. I feel like I feel like a lazy person. Well guys, I'm gonna go on a road trip to my buddy's house, take this back, and then I'm gonna come back and relax, give my body a rest, because I think I took a little bit too much fresh air today. You coming? That's a silly question, isn't it, Doug? Holy moly, some people are stupid. Alright, Dougie, we're home. We're off the road now. That was dangerous. One guy locked his brakes up behind us and skidded sideways. I guess he doesn't know the law. He actually had the right of way. Some people don't understand that. I'm gonna lay down, guys. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm not feeling well. A little too much fresh air this morning. I don't know if I got that on video or not, guys. Man, the guy went sideways. People don't realize, you know, I'm turning left off the highway into my driveway, and I actually, if somebody wants to pass, I have to let them pass, even if I got my signal light on, because legally, I'm cutting across traffic, so I have to yield, and which means that somebody who's passing me, even though I've got my left turning signal light on, I don't have the right of way. And they don't know this. It blows me away, actually, how many people don't know this in the province of Ontario. It's like, because I know, you know, I've been turning left off the highway for 25 years almost, and I absolutely know the law. Like, I have to be careful, because if I turn left into somebody passing me, even if I got my signal light on, it's my fault, because I'm cutting across traffic. And the amount of people that think as soon as you put the signal light on, you know, they forfeit their rights, and they have no idea. They need to go back to school, on driving school, and learn the rules of the road, eh, Dougie? That's why I'm always very careful to make sure that I'm not going to turn into somebody passing me. But that guy, he locked her up. I don't know if I got it in the mirror or not with the camera, the pivot heads. But I saw him in the mirror go sideways on the highway, locking his tires up. Oh, Dougie, lots of loose fur coming off you. All right, let's go relax. My chest is killing me. A little too much fresh air. Come on, dog. Yeah, walk right across there. All right, yeah. Thankfully, his feet aren't muddy. No, Doug, no! Oh, no. What a dog. It took him a while to see that one. Oh, Doug. Come on. Come here. I know, they're everywhere. Come on. Come on. Be a good dog. Come on. Come on. Come here. Dougie. Come on. Come on. No, stop. What a dog. Doug, come. Come on. Leave the crows. Oh, they're driving you crazy, aren't they? Poor dog. He's getting tormented so bad by them. Come on, you. I'll come out later and do water for them. I need to go have a nap. Yes, Doug, another nap. I feel like such a loser. It's all I'm doing is napping.
Doug, you just woke up, eh? So did I. Alright, let's go get the ducks fresh water. Oh, guys, I feel like a total wimp. I'm telling you. I'm getting sick of whining to myself, actually. I 7:30. I just did a 4.5 hour nap, and I'm still tired. Like, my eyes are burning, and I feel terrible. Too much fresh air this morning. I can't wait for my body to heal. So I'm out here to give the ducks water, and then I'm gonna go back and lay down again. Oh man, I am so sick of this. I'm sick of being sick, basically. And as you can tell, guys, I'm a complete wimp when it comes to being sick. I honestly am. I can handle pain. I can handle injuries. I can handle a lot of crap. But get me sick, biggest wimp in the world. It's bizarre. All right, I'm gonna get the water happening.
What a beautiful night, though. Even though it's still pretty cool. It's about, I think it's about 3 or 4 below, 3 below. It's going to get down to a cool night tonight again. I think it's either 3 or 4 more nights, and then spring returns again. Dougie? Doug? Oh, he's going to have a roll of snow. It's getting harder and harder for him to find places with clean snow. And he's really picky, guys. He prefers the clean stuff. Look at him. He doesn't like rolling on dirty snow. He's been sleeping too. Doug and I have both been pretty busy. Honestly, I was getting dressed and I was thinking to myself, I'm part mastiff. Because the mastiff breeds are like, they can be very lazy dogs. And I feel like I'm a lazy dog. I don't know who's got a beat on being lazy, Doug or me. He's pretty good at doing nothing. I'm here to get you fresh water for the night, guys. Oh, look at the dirt of that girl. I wonder why that little dirty-faced duck got a bumblefoot. My vet hasn't emailed me back. Her poor little foot is so swollen. Oh, these ducks. Okay, I'm going to try to get the camera here so you can watch what's going on. Oh, they're not going to do it now. These little girls come up to me and chew on my boot. Specifically the ruins. Oh, see, I'm looking at her, so she's not going to come up to me. It's so funny. They come over and chew on my foot. Oh, man. Look at my pant leg. Oh, they crack me up, the things they do. Look at them going at me. Pulling on my clothes. You silly ducks. You think they're used to me, guys? I think they figured out who I am. All right, let's get some fresh water here for the ducks. That's so funny. Every day they do that to me. I don't always catch it on video. Actually, I don't think I ever catch it on video. Oh, but the pen stinks. I think it's about 7:45. 7:30, 7:45, somewhere around there. I gotta go into town tomorrow, and either tomorrow or the next day, I gotta go see the Argo dealer. We gotta come up with a solution here to beating that swamp down. -2. It's supposed to go to I think -8 tonight. Pretty soon spring will be here and get the water station going again. Make my life a little easier. Goose Lee no longer has the females to himself. That one male's got the three females to him. I really wanted Goose Lee to, mate with those 3 females, but I had a soft spot. I felt so bad about that goose getting beaten on. Who knows? Maybe I'll feel better and I'll still do the roasted goose. He'll just get a break for a little while. Oh, and everybody, here's Mo. Everybody's been wondering where he is, but look how filthy he is. Mo, you're just an old dirty tramp. Just a filthy duck. Doug's missing. I gotta do a little bit of calling here, guys. Oh, Doug. You in the bush barking like a maniac with your fur up. Well, at least you came back, though. He was deep in the bush, guys, barking. Oh, Dougie. You got no fear, eh? You just go right in there barking like a maniac. I just hope you don't get into another porcupine, because that's porcupine territory back there. Or a skunk. Come on. Forget about it. Yeah, big toughie. I was in the pen, and I could hear this barking off in the distance. And he was like up in the hill, in the bush barking. But you came back. Yes, you did. It was a good dog. Hey? You don't like being chased in the bush, do ya? Do ya? Now you want to play. You're all wound up, aren't you? Come on. Let's go put the hose away. Yeah, I don't want to whine, guys, but just that walk into the bush with the fresh air, I can feel it in my lungs. 2 weeks tomorrow. Actually, I think it's 2 weeks tonight that I started with the dripping throat. I think it is 2 weeks tonight. I know I bumped into a friend at the grocery store on Saturday, and he was telling me that his son got a viral infection in his chest 2 months ago. Still sick. He suggested that I needed more grocery store antibiotic infused meat. He watches my show on YouTube, and that was his little inside joke, because he knows I don't eat grocery store meat. But he says the infused antibiotic meat would really help me. He was being sarcastic. Little duck nookie. Oh, the pivot heads are flashing here. And tomorrow I got to get my act into gear and get my the new pivot heads fired up. and retire these ones that don't hold their charge anymore. Maybe I might take the leap and take one apart and see what's involved in replacing the battery, but I think they've got a little computer chip on the battery to regulate their charge, so it's not just a matter of changing battery. There's some tech stuff in there that I'm not too savvy on. Fresh water for the night. Ducks having some fun. Okay, come on, let me in and get the water here. They always got to do that. Give me a little bit of a squirt, splash. Fresh water for the night, girls. Any minute the battery's going to die here, guys, and it's just the video's just going to end. Not bad though, considering, you know, I'm trying to think, these pivot heads they're pushing 2 years old, at least 1.5 years old. Then I use them almost every single day, so it's quite impressive that their battery takes that long to get screwed. All right, Miss Govey, what do you think you're doing? Unbelievable. Go to the bathtub. What are you gonna get in the pail for? Yeah, so, you know, 1.5 years, 2 years. It's just a shame you can't just replace the battery in them. Because, you know, the camera still works. Who knows, maybe I'll take them apart and see if I can salvage them. I just bought a USB charging station that can do 5 pairs at once. I'm going to make a little hanging charging station for all the glasses so that I can have hot swap on the go here this summer. And thanks to Pivot Head, we'll be doing lots of point of view filming this year. I'll be doing lots of editing. I just don't believe how tired I am. And I'm not a lazy person, guys. I'm usually a ball of energy. Go, 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 you know. And I'm the complete opposite right now. I feel guilty being lazy. It doesn't feel right, the amount of napping I'm doing. But hey, you know, my body must need it. But it's nice to know, you know, I ran into so many people in town that the exact same thing. Viral infection in the chest. So it isn't, you know, that I ran myself down. I just got exposed to somebody who had the infection, and I got it. Well, I'm thinking it was the Friday before when I went into town. Somebody at the post office or somebody was sick, infectious, and I got it. If I wouldn't have went to town that day, I might still have been healthy the last 2 weeks. I could think of better ways of doing a little R&R though, and relaxing and taking it easy than laying around being sick and whining on video. Because we know how much the whining's going over. There's some of you that just don't understand how much of a wimp I can be. Alright, I'm done for the night. Ducks are got fresh water. The lights are on all night. It's not 8 blows, not bad. And plus, guys, last night, I woke up last night about 4 a.m. and I looked outside and there was 2 ducks outside. They were in the buildings sleeping. So even with the pen lights on, when it gets cold, ducks are going inside. So they're using the shelter. They don't want to be outside when it's cold. Or actually, I think it was like -16 last night. So I think that's probably why they went inside. All right, I'm done for the night. I'm rambling, making no sense.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.